problem-solving skills with justice. Okay, now for many parents actually, and caregivers, we always are very concerned about, okay, I want to help my child. I will problem solve for my child. So the challenge for us, for parents, caregivers, those working with children, your challenge is not to always jump in quickly and problem solve everything for your child, but it is to hold on and guide your child, coach your child in problem solving, not to problem solve with a child. Why? Because if you do everything for your child, what will your child learn? I learn to depend on you. Whatever problems I have, I come back and you solve it for me. Yeah? I was late for school. Whose fault? Mommy's fault lah. Never wake me up, right? Never bring homework to submit to teacher. Mommy's fault lor, or the helper's fault lor. Never check my homework. She have told me, right? You know, I was so busy last night. I had some tuition and all that. So mommy's fault lor. Never check homework. Every time she will check for me, but yesterday didn't check, no. Is that what we are inculcating in our kids, right? Now, so we have some very child-oriented, very simple problem-solving steps for kids that we can coach. So you can start from preschool age. I have parents who come and told me that it can work with my colleagues as well, you know, fellow colleagues. I said, okay, so long as it's suitable, it's relevant, you can apply. Okay, let me share this with you. Sodas. Okay, soda's a fizzy drink, something to remember by. What is the first S? Situation, problem situation. What problem do you have? Can you identify that? Yeah. So as young as preschool age, yes, I'm not happy with my friend. She wanted to play with that teddy bear. I wanted that teddy bear as well. So that's the problem. Both want the teddy bear at the same time. Okay? O for options. So challenge for us, don't problem solve. Huh? You take this teddy bear first, then you take another teddy bear lah. Okay, right? Happy? That's it. No. Yeah? Because we want the kids to come up with their own options. Yeah? So they may come up with some options which may not be appropriate. Another challenge for us is, no lah, how can, you know, this kind, how can you have this solution? Not possible. Do this. If we were to do that, what will happen? At the end, the child may say, cannot, huh? This cannot, that cannot, never mind lah. Mommy, you tell me what to do. Okay? Daddy, you tell me. Again, what are we teaching them? Mommy, Daddy has the best answer, the best solution. I don't know how to problem solve. Right? Self-esteem, we go down a bit. Confidence, we go down a bit. Because it seems like whatever options I give may not be suitable. So better keep quiet. So I have parents who come, you know, when they are in upper primary, my kids have no motivation, you know, no initiative, cannot do things on her own. But when they're younger, they want to give options. You said, no, this is not right. This option, no, not right. Everything is not right. So I just wait lah for mommy, daddy to tell me. After all, whatever I suggest is not right. So for us is to hear them out. What options can they come up with? So if they're younger, sometimes we may have to prompt them a little bit. But it's okay to start from young. Because once they reach primary school age, teenagers, it's easier for them to come up with the options. Okay? So when at the option stage, just let them give you the various solutions. Later on, yes, D is for disadvantages. What is that? And A, of course, will be advantages. Yeah? You weigh the options. S, the final S is solution. Yeah? So disadvantages and advantages is the portion there where you evaluate the consequences, evaluate the options with them. Right? So if a child problem is, oh, I wanted that dinosaur toy, yeah, but my friend is having that. One possible option is, I just punch him lah. So what is the advantages? Very fast, right? Very quick, immediate, I punch him, he's in pain, right? I get my dinosaur toy. Good, right? Good solution. Yeah. So to him, that is a good solution. But for final solution, always ask these 3 questions. Okay? Weigh the consequences. Is it safe? Is it safe for you? Safe. It's safe for me. Is it safe for a friend? My friend has a big black eye there. Maybe not so safe. Yeah? And finally, does it lead to good feelings? Maybe you may feel good now that you have your dinosaur toy, but look at your friend. Your friend is crying. Does it lead to good feelings for your friend? Maybe not so. Okay? Now that is important because fostering empathy in the child is important. Caring, right? It's not something that we leave it to chance. We want to foster caring from young. And this is one way. So we can't always problem solve for them. And it's not the right way to jump in and problem solve. But we coach them. Okay? So that's why it's a life skill. So when they encounter whatever problems in future, they will know, yes, I have done it before. I can do my own problem solving. Because mommy, daddy is not going to be with them all the time. Right? At home, yes, you can depend on daddy and mommy when we are around. But when we are not around, when you are in the school field, you are elsewhere, who can you go to? Who can you turn to? Maybe it's yourself. Can you go through this? Which is not tough. Okay? But of course, it's not just once and they get it, you know? So depending on the children, some of them may learn very fast, some may have to go through a few rounds, right? Yeah. So that is SODA's problem-solving skills for children. Next, emotion regulation with temperance.